playing my league game. Yes. Yes. I get on. I'm on the bedroom. If I wonder if his Nick Bosa. I doubt.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa
Got run
Clara.
stuff.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
Brought that out.
Brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll power his way up near the 25.
Oh, yep.
The game's first
Let somebody
produces
first running play.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he gets this up to the 35-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Green, bro. What is buffering from my screen?
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Work right now.
From the gun, it's McDonald. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And passes 40 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. To throw on 2nd down. McDonald. Gibson complete. And this
that's a pick. That's supposed to be
a gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there.
I hate
3rd and 1.
first drive.
Tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially
no.
on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. On first down, McDonald. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, Adams is garbage.
Pass midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
I know.
Niners have the first
Nothing.
down on a gain of 11. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy.
I'm talking about.
Doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking,
Ain't the same team from previous years. Just ain't the same team. Got issues.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second.
Got issues. Same team.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, McDonald.
Oh, and just like that. Just like that. You guys show up for you. Thank you.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First,
I don't know what Mr. McDonald threw, but I appreciate it.
Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging
Drive
towards the
joint.
coaches and
Hey.
saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Got instant.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's Carson.
He's still kind of shedding. Being out there like that.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on
I
the
like
ground.
that.
But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. No score after 1 on EA Sports. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
First punt of the year.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Amazing.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process
Capital.
is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Oh, that's why you're in the zone.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Ooh, he heard his name in trade rumors. That's what happened.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll contain him to just 4.
That's a good job.
Out of all defenses.
We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great blocking. Great blocking.
His third touchdown now on the year. As his
Great
guys are on the board first here tonight. Boy, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily the best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
In the zone right there.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag,
I got out of there.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete.
Why are we not hit sticking? What is that?
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route.
Flag. It got to be holding, right?
Come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And that will be incomplete.
Good hit.
Passing game not in sync here early.
Hit him.
Now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact.
Why is he going for this?
Case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Game.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
I remember this one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. Certainly appear to take away.
I don't understand how you're standing there.
He tried to look elsewhere and find an open target. The coverage was
and go out of bounds.
That one falls incomplete.
You that bad, Russell? Straight to my star right there.
The 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's why we can't trade you. We
the 31 now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
all of it.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
Came in
Took the ball off
like that.
course.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing route.
On DK, you're supposed to come and hit the man's behind me. What's up?
Run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that
Oh
play.
boy.
First with the pass,
Oh man, it's starting to get spooky now. That's back-to-back dots from Mr. Wilson there.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Could have threw a 6 on that joint.
Again, Wilson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes it down
Hit
to
stick.
the 10-yard
Oh,
line.
hey. Get your hit stick on.
Yards that go around, a first down as well. They run it.
A linebacker.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Quick hike.
Chris Carson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Throwing again. McDonald. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Operating from the gun. McDonald is going to float this over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Niners
by 4 vertical.
Timeout as they
Wow.
with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, McDonald letting one go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
I played back.
Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception.
22 seconds. Do I have enough?
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
It's time.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I don't like my...
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half just working with...
Man, it just... I don't know. This ain't doing right now.
Nice first half that we guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
they're... I just don't like the way my defense is playing right now. I think it's just because...
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
You keep hit sticking me, and that joint is not... That ain't it.
Plenty there on 3rd and 1. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
I don't like...
Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
Bad. What McCole Harmon got that? What he got wrong with him?
They run again with Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Nice.
Frustrating for a defense.
What am I going to do with 99? Guess you can't press nobody on my team at this rate.
That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Oh, he tried to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
That's actually a bad throw. Russell Wilson, yo, what's up?
Possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the ball.
Bad is bad.
And he did. So some holding
Big.
over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Operating from the gun, McDonald, and that is incomplete here. Antonio Gibson, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's McDonald off of the play fake.
Oh my God, number 22.
It's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the
Stuff
15,
need-
right at the 15-yard
Stuff
line.
needed up.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the gun, McDonald. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Rosas' kick is good. And they will
Big.
indeed get on the board here.
That's
but still
disgusting.
trailing. It's now 13-3. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays?
Or can we? We might as well,
Extra
right?
point. I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the...
Oh, illegal contact.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Wilson and the
Oh, I'm getting
Seahawks
my
take over
opponent.
now, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Yo, he is hit sticking me so bad right now.
5 yards on the catch there brings up second.
Oh my God.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
All that hate in your heart should not be there, man.
This is Carson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the
ID.
41.
I ID'd him, didn't I?
First down, but now just
I didn't
a
care.
1-yard pickup there on
He was the one dude that didn't get
The
touched.
defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He'll find Metcalf.
Get out, Metcalf.
And
Get
he's
out.
gonna have a Seahawks
Got
first
hit
down
stick
as they're able
mania
to
over
get the
there.
third down conversion. Wilson to Metcalf that
You got
time.
hit stick mania over there.
And that is gonna do it
It's just
for this
crazy
third
to
quarter
it's
of action. We'll
even
return
like
with
that.
more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Please don't work on me.
On first down, Carson.
About to work right there.
Take it down to about the 35.
Chris Carson is really my offense.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and
He's
they
really my offense. That's really all it is.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning.
The amount of hit sticks I am getting hit with is crazy.
Give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at the 30-yard line.
That's a dot.
Got what they needed
That's a
there.
dot.
The drive
Hey.
continues with a 9-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he'll get about 4.
I got to fix that for me. That's literally, that's really a backup quarterback out there. Other some Taysom Hill pack. That's garbage.
Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
I remember at like that. Man, at 15.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. He's going to be sacked.
Curl route, man. Them joints built different, man.
He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Them joints just different, man. You can't just.
Much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
And you in it used to get house too. That's the crazy thing. You used to get house.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd.
Not only he would make the tackle, he'll go for it. Yes, sir.
As they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play.
Out of there.
2-minute warning. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and forever. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 minutes left to play this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
Wow. You blew that lead? You blew a lead like this?
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final.
Oh, yeah. Momentum already shifted.
So, while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee.
Came up off that one.
This out to the 16-yard line.
Split close.
The 49er offense.
This is it. This is the final drive, y'all.
And tough to win
One more.
Field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now.
4 minutes. One more.
As you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That 1st down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And man.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 3 last
Are
play.
flat
This time
out
they
there.
double it and pick up 6. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Runs over him. Able to haul it in as
You running the timeout for me. What's up?
Gonna call their 2nd timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing on 1st down. McDonald.
Oh, my God.
Target, same result. It's getting this just shy of midfield. It's at the 49. And now the Niners going to say
Good pass, man. Good pass.
Timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds
Good
to play
pass.
here in quarter number 4.
A good pass.
2 first downs
Good
have them
pass.
up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's McDonald.
That guy's garbage.
In the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes
team just ain't. It don't hit the same no more. Okay, that's why you're clamped today.
To throw again, McDonald.
You're clamped today because that's a star left tackle. That's why you're clamped.
Out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Right. In prevent, what's up?
From the gun, it's McDonald.
Out. Out. Jamal Adams, you suck. Get him.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two
Pick him up.
when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson.
Look, Yank.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
In the game just in,
That's going to bring up a fourth down.
just threw a flat route.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Pick, right?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Hey, come on, Bobby.
Incomplete as the clock.
Get your last pick. I need. Nuts. Oh man, we don't. Oh, did we get sacked? I think we did get sacked in that. I'm about to say we don't even get sacked. I don't like that. That's one of them that get over just because of that. He's on. Regressing crazy. Ooh, he's regressing bad. A 95. It was a 99. He only got about. Got about. Accuracy.